Hey everybody, happy to be back with another route off of the Hudson Line scenario pack that just came out last week for Train Simulator 2019. This time we're doing a full service from Croton-Harmon all the way to New York's Grand Central Terminal. Just loaded up out of Croton-Harmon, now heading to our first stop in Ossining, 2.3 miles away. Bit of a lengthy scenario today. About 60-65 minutes in total, at least per what the main menu stated. Hitting up all 19 stations from Croton-Harmon all the way to Grand Central. Enjoy the ride. It's just about a mile and a quarter away from the first stop, Ossining. Some of you may remember from the first episode using the M7A. I love the responsiveness of the brakes on this engine, but, you know, timing it perfectly to get us at the exact end of the platform while still being able to open the doors. That's been a bit of a challenge for me. Hopefully I got it figured out here. A little proactive with the brakes so far, already down to 62 miles an hour. As we're going to start, actually, let's reel them back a bit more. Starting to pull into Ossining now. So hopefully we can nail the distance, nail the timing perfectly here. Actually, maybe playing it a bit too cautious here. Still had some way to the end of the platform. Or even the start of the platform, but we'll keep reeling it back. Trying to aim for precision here. Or precision. What did I say? Right, pulling into Ossining now. I think we got it. Yep, there we are. First car's doors are open. Last car's doors are open. Got it perfect that time. Already clear here. Off next to Scarborough. 1.2 miles away. Alright, starting to pull in the Scarborough now. I think we're efficiently losing speed here. Again, trying to get all the cars on that green line on the HUD. 4 left. 3. Put some more brake back into it. 2. And... slow down, slow down, slow down. I think we got it here. Yep. Nailed it. That was quick. Already off to Phillips Manor next. 3 miles up the track. Trying to figure out when we're going to get our first station where we need to make it there on time. Looks like it's going to be Tarrytown platform. Next one after Phillips Manor. Let's try making up some speed at Phillips Manor so we can get there promptly at 7:16 into Tarrytown. Shaving off a lot of time here pulling in the station. Really got to crank back those brakes now. Oof. I think we're going to overshoot here. This could be a problem. Big problem. Big problem. Actually, I think we might be okay. Played it risky though, so definitely not going to try doing that again. Gotta let coaster a bit more. Want to get that last car on the green. And that's as far as we will go there. So those are open. Could have went a bit further, but didn't want to risk it. Not that we'd really get penalized or anything, but anyways, off Tarrytown now. Should make it right on time. So the speedy method into the station at Phillips Manor definitely paid off there. Pulling into Tarrytown now. Play a little aggressive on the throttle again. On the ride up from Phillips Manor. But made up a half second of time. Just going to coast it into the end of the platform. A little bit more. And I'll start backing it down now. So, quick peek at the route ahead. Off to Irvington next. Then Ardsley on Hudson. Dobbs Ferry, which will be the next time platform, 4.4 miles up the track. We'll keep carrying on as we make our way towards Grand Central. And with that, got the all clear to depart. Irvington is next. Starting to pull in towards Irvington now. Start back to coast. Actually, gonna need a bit more brake right here. Crank it up a bit more. Now we can let coast. And actually got jammed back on the brake once more. Should have all the cars on the platform now. Let's go. Unload. Front car okay. Just missed on the rear car. Should be a quick loading right here at Irvington. And we're all set. Ardsley on Hudson is next. Quick ride up to Ardsley on Hudson, just about a mile away, or a mile from platform to platform. Trying to look ahead, see our signal, just in case we're getting on the same track as that diesel. Don't believe we will be. As we're all set. Definitely carrying a lot of speed in the Ardsley on Hudson here. Hopefully we could time it or get it precisely at the end of the platform. Looks like it would have been a little bit short. Just keep moving forward a little bit. Okay. So now we'll shut it down. Still we're going to miss the rear car though. But as long as we get the front car, we're better off than the last episode. Alright, Dobbs Ferry is next. Just about a mile again from platform to platform. Already estimated to make it in about a full minute ahead of schedule. So we've been making great timing on these last two stations. Okay, another station we're kind of cooking it, coming in. This looks a bit more precise of a stop than previous station. Bit further. And there we are. Full minute ahead of schedule, so probably going to be unloading and then loading up for a bit here before we jet off to the rest of the stations. Right, we got the all clear out of Dobbs Ferry, now on our way to Hastings on Hudson. 1.3 miles away as we're racing another M7 that's skipping past Dobbs Ferry. Should be in the Hastings on Hudson in about a minute and a half. Pulling onto the Hastings on Hudson platform now. Stopping a little short, so give it the tiniest hint of throttle. So now I'll start bringing it back down again. Bit more. And there we are. Take another look ahead here as we should get the OK shortly. Graystone Glenwood up next before we head over to Yonkers. So now got the all clear to Greystone, with Yonkers being our next time stop. Same deal as last time, letting it coast a bit further. Oop. Didn't mean to do that with the reverser. Just cooking it a bit. Ooh. Might possibly overrun here. As we're going to do just that. Oops. So, didn't get that time. That's our first overshoot of the scenario. I feel we'll have no problem recovering from that. Anyways, Glenwood next. 1.6 miles up the track. It's racing at Amtrak now. They're heading to Grand Central. I think they make a stop. No, I don't. They might make a stop at Yonkers, and then they proceed into Grand Central. So it's not a true race, as we're not going to race them to Yonkers, as we got to stop at Glenwood in between. But it'll be interesting if we see them, if not by the time we catch up to them at Yonkers, but maybe in Grand Central. I think we might be winning. Didn't think we'd catch back up, but they're probably only cleared to 70 miles an hour. But we got to start slowing up for Glenwood now, so they'll start pulling away momentarily. But if they have to stop in Yonkers like I think they do, we'll catch up to them by then. Because Glenwood's going to be just another one of those short stop stations. Accidentally touched the e-brake there. As, actually, we nailed it. First car opened. Last car opened. It's about as perfect of a stop you get there, minus that 1 point deduction. Start setting the brake. Put up to full throttle. Yonkers up next. Already about a 45 seconds ahead of schedule. Pulling in Yonkers now. Don't see our Amtrak friend anywhere. So we're about a full minute ahead of schedule right here. As you could tell from the surrounding buildings, definitely making our way into New York City now. Actually, no, there's our Amtrak friend. There he is. He's just leaving now. Oop, hop back in there. We'll probably see him on the way to Grand Central. Looks like all of our cars are on the green now, so let's stop here. Open the doors, wait here a little bit, and then start prepping for arrival into Grand Central. So, kind of a mistake. I thought it was all over, or not all over. I thought Grand Central would be the next time stop after here. But we still got at least a half hour of driving to go. Remember, this full route, or this full scenario is 19 stops. And I think we're only on, like, stop 9 at this point. So, nowhere close to being done. Marble Hill will be our next time stop, but we got 2 untimed ones, I think. Ludlow being up next, about 3/4 of a mile away. Just letting it coast. Start scaling it back again. Yeah, we can go a little bit further here. There we are. Now bring it to a stop. Let's take a look here. First car open. Just missed on the last car, but that was going to be a really tight fit, unfortunately. Start prepping for departure once more. As Riverdale now up next, 1.2 miles away. our old friend the alerter button, giving us... Come on! It's fine! We don't have to slow it. Slow it. Turn off. Come on. At least it didn't stop us to complete crawl. But we're making great timing there. I don't know if that was deliberate to maybe slow us down because we're making too good of progress. Not quite sure there. Turn off. What in the world? Please don't turn on again right here. Oh. Oh no, we're all right. Start picking up the speed again as we'll pull into Riverdale momentarily. Alright, I think I got it that time. Front car open. Definitely got it that time. Nope, got one more stop for Marble Hill. Spoyton... Doyville? I think that's how you say that. Spoyton Doyville. Whatever the heck it's called, it's 1.8 miles away. So our first real slower sections of track on up. See, we're going to have a 45 in a little bit, then up to 75. And then back to a 35 prior to the next station. That I can't pronounce, so I'm not even going to bother at this point. Got our flashing green signal, meaning okay to proceed. Start bringing it up right to 45 miles an hour. Only one click for the alerter that time, so luckily it's not too annoying there. Well, that's why we're switching tracks. Oh. Might be switching again once we hit that 30-mile-an-hour zone up there. Oop. Start bringing her down to 30. Ooh, a little bit faster than that. All right, should be good now. Very short station coming up, so as long as I get the lead car on that green line, I'll be happy. Oh yeah, this is a really short one. Let's still try getting as close to the end of the platform as we can. A little bit faster than that. Ooh. Faster, faster, faster. Okay, we overran it a bit. Oops. As long as we let some people out, we're okay. So, at least got that going for us. Alright, start getting ready for departure once more. Marble Hill is next. Already 30 seconds ahead of schedule. About a half-mile run up to Marble Hill. Should make up a bit more time as we're there, as we should have about 23 minutes or so until we reach Grand Central. Okay, a bit lucky there. I thought that was going to be a 10-mile-an-hour zone. It's actually going to be moving up to 50 by the time we're done with Marble Hill. Right, start dialing back those brakes. Another short platform here. Hopefully no overrun this time, as we'll be pulling in with about 30 seconds to spare. No overrun. Come on, come on. Slow. Hey, we nailed it that time. Alright, so we'll just keep waiting here for a little bit for jetting on off towards the end of the route. Just got our clearance out of Marble Hill. University Heights next. 1 mile up the track. Take a look at the objective list again. After that, we'll hit Morris Heights. Up by Yankee Stadium, I presume. Next time stop will be Harlem 125th Street. Followed by us ending our route at Grand Central. Right, beginning to pull into University Heights now. Bunch of these look like a bunch of short platforms here on out. It's going to need a bit more brake there. There we go. This should be pretty decent. We're not going to fit the whole train on the platform basically, so it's okay with stopping short. I think Morris Heights was the next one. I think that's not too far up the track. Yep, only about 0.6 miles away. Another short platform, but I think we're going to nail it right here. Maybe a bit short. Dial those brakes back. Open the doors. Should have a pretty quick unloading and loading right here. Back underway. Yankees East 153rd up next. Bit of a lengthy run up to the next station, 2.2 miles away. Starting to pull into the stop here. Much lengthier platform, so we'll aim to get the whole train fitting on the platform here. And once we're sitting here, yeah, it might be a bit too early to jump in the third person there. Alright, start dialing back. And let's see if we can find this stadium. The answer? No, we can't. So, that's a bit of a letdown. Harlem 125th Street next, the penultimate station of the stop. 1.7 miles away. And after that, we are home free to Grand Central. So if you could look ahead on the HUD, you see we got those funky speed zones where they're right on top of each other again. Presume that's 30, so I'm going to slow down on that. I don't remember if it was lower than that. They got us into a bit of trouble in episode 1 of the series. I'm just going to coast at 40. Ooh. Little bump right there. Yeah, definitely got to start bringing it down. Okay, I'm there, jeez. Just goes to 26 and a half. minute ahead of schedule. Maybe it's 25. I don't know. It's hard to tell. They're literally right on top of each other there. Yep, it's 30. I think this is either 25, so I'll just stay right here. Oop. Whatever it is, we're probably increasing our speed, maybe up to 40. So, bring it up to 30. So we're now 3/4 of a mile away from Harlem, 125th Street. Make sure clear up to 35 now. Still got green signals. That little bump of track right there. Not even going to bother raising up to 40 miles an hour. We're a minute and a half ahead of schedule. We'll actually start pulling back on the throttle, start applying some brake. So now start slowing it down a bit more. Some distance to play with, though, in terms of this platform. Yeah, we can stop right here. All cars are on the green. Open those doors. So now sit here for a little bit before heading off to Grand Central Station. Just got our clearance out of Harlem, 125th Street. It's now on our way to Grand Central. 4-mile stretch track for the home stretch. Starts us off about a minute and a half behind schedule. So we're going to stay as close to the speed limit as we can and chew up that time. And get a timeliness bonus. Just looking ahead for any potential stopping signals. I think we're still clear. Making up some time. Still not on time, though. Because we're going to have to start heading back down to 15 miles an hour soon. Just going to keep in the zoomed in view. Again, just trying to keep an eye out for any stopping signals. Should be clear all the way into Grand Central. Keyword should be. We're kicking some time off the clock now. I think we'll be all right. Go start reeling back on the throttle, applying brake, get us down to 15 miles an hour. Hopefully ease right into that speed reduction zone. So I got I think that's a Kawasaki. I think that's the manufacturer. I think Kawasaki makes that. But they're pulling out Grand Central as we're making our way in. Ooh, we definitely got reel back now. We're gonna be speeding. That's what we're doing. Luckily, it wasn't that terrible of a penalty. Blech. Only 23 points, but we still got signal clearance into the station as we cut off enough time where we should be pulling into Grand Central right on time. But so we got a green signal here, but we got a red signal up there. Well, now it's green. Keep scooching forward. So we got about 3/4 of a mile to the end of the track. Start zooming out a little bit. There we are. Bit of a FPS drop there. It is quite the popular station, so it is to be expected, I suppose. A little bit of brake. Right, now's the fun part of... Turn that off. Besides that, now's the fun part of figuring out what track we're going on. So I keep my eyes peeled for the right signal here. Whoop. I think we're taking a short right and a short left here. As that does indeed to be the case, or it appears to be the case. This has been such a long route, I am just omitting words from sentences now. Oops. Alright, so we are clear all the way into track 29. Turn that off. Turn it off. Turn off. There we go. There's no need to turn the alerter on. I'm well aware this is the end of the route, people. Let's get some gas. So I'm going to keep coasting in here. Probably not appropriate for that view yet. I still need to see in front of me here. Right, there's our bumper up ahead of us. A little bit more. Alright, gonna bring it to a stop there. And here we are at Grand Central. Hope you all enjoyed the route. That was a fun time for me with all 19 stations, pretty much the full route, as that guy just went through a pillar. Ooh, that was cool. But as always, be sure to hit that subscribe button. I'll be back with more Hudson Line content for you guys soon. Not necessarily using the M7 though. I think we're going to be jumping into that diesel for the next mission. But again, yep, hit that subscribe button. I'll see you guys very soon. And as always, thanks for watching. Have a good one.